Damn, you guys couldn't even hear me. I gotta unmute my fucking self. Hey, I know it's like super late. Thank you guys for coming early. Thanks, John. And thank you for telling me, Carolyn, that you could. Oh, John said it too, that you couldn't even hear me. And it's like, oh, look at my hair. No, I'm gonna keep it authentic though. This is me. So thanks for telling me to unmute. And what I was saying when you couldn't hear me is that I didn't want it to go left immediately, but I am pissed off. So, Merry Christmas to everybody, and I hope you guys have a great holiday. We don't have much planned. We decided that we're not really doing the Christmas thing, and any of you are welcome to come up here. So I will give you the link immediately. Otherwise, you will just hear me talk. And you know I'm not the professional YouTuber. Quit watching me. I hear you listening to me. I'm talking about, I know he's listening. Look, I just shared. Oh my God. I told him don't put it on his community tab. Anyway, he doesn't listen. Where's my rich? So I don't know how to do. Oh, hold on. I don't really know how to do wrenches. Well, fine, dang. Give me a second, man. Tell me where's my fucking wrench? Shit, I don't even know how to work this hardly. You tell me to give you a wrench. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Sorry. Let me hurry up and do that before Mo has a fit. Okay. I must have figured it out at some point. I think. Did I hope I gave a wrench to everybody in here. Okay. Oh no, I think I missed. No, okay. I think everybody has one now that's here. But anyway, yeah, I want to say a few nice things first. I don't know where this has to. I hope this is working now. I hope I got it. Okay. I think so. Yes. Okay. I wanted to start with something nice, but it's really not gonna be too friendly because I'm so fucking tired of this race bullshit. And I know everybody else is, and you know, if you want to leave right now, I understand, but I have to get this off my chest. Today, you know, every day, every fucking day, I swear to God, we could be talking about gardening and Pume, we go to race. Every time, it never fails. You know, and that is very fucking frustrating, especially when a person wants you to keep trying to prove yourself. That's bullshit. It's just bullshit. It's like I have to show you my whole fucking resume. Hey, John, thank you for coming up.
Hi.
How you doing?
All right. Stuffed for my birthday.
Yeah,
Deborah stuffed me for the birthday.
she did.
Yep.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's nice. Yes. Uh, you know, I think after 21 there's nothing to look forward to. It's just like, another day. I'm getting older. I'm getting older. I'm getting older.
I don't know. Deborah and I, we enjoy our company still, and it's going on 27 years.
Well, no, yeah, definitely. I'm just saying as a whole, like what else? Hi, Carolyn.
Hello, hello, hello.
Conspiracy queen. I gotta.
Yeah. We miss you on Facebook, Carolyn.
Man, that shit sucks. I am so pissed off about that. I kept messing with it and messing with it and messing with it. I didn't even know that it had kicked me off until I had probably 6 different messages sitting there going, "Hey, where'd you go? Did you block me?" I'm like,
Yeah, because I
"What?"
was asking you in the chat room. I was like, I can't find you because I'm so used to you being able to send messages, and I was like, I can't find you.
Yeah, that sucks. I spent probably a good 30 minutes fiddling with how to unblock my account and checking out all of these different sites and all stuff to try to figure out if I could unban my banned account. And apparently, with no warning, I was completely nuked off of there for violating community standards, which is news to me because I don't really post anything on there anymore because I wanted to keep the pictures of my kids.
Yeah.
So, yeah, F Facebook.
Yeah.
No.
They never even put you in jail or nothing. This is like
Nope.
right off the bat. Yeah. See, they
Nope.
told me I should be out on the 29th, and I've been in there since September.
Jesus.
I'm tired too of it. I told Mo, I think this next year I'm not going to really do too much on Facebook because, see, Mo said if you stay low for a year, it calms down a little bit.
Well,
So,
I mean, and
I don't know.
I have since I think maybe July of this year. I haven't really been sending any of my usual stuff because I figured, you know, I've been doing that for so long with the stuff about the prepping tips and survival tips
Yeah.
and all of that stuff. If people don't got it by now, they're never gonna. So
Yeah.
I just
With
let
me, they're
it
pissed off about me
be.
sharing because I don't
Right.
post a lot, but it's the sharing that pisses them off because of the stuff that I
Well,
share.
I think it was rather interesting timing that after we set up that little Facebook group with all of us in it, all of the Patriots groups between Mo's channel and
Yeah.
Michelle's channel, and then what, not even 5 days later they nuke us? Like, are you kidding me?
Was it? I thought it was like the next day.
I want to say something real quick. I love Kelly Unknown's voice. Thanks for coming by. She has a great voice. You ever heard her talk?
Yes, she does.
Yeah, she has a great voice. Sorry, I just thought of that. But you guys are habitual criminals or something, or you're telling too much truth.
I guess that's been what it's been since the very beginning because they've been on my ass pretty much from the get-go since the whole start of the whole pandemic thing. I mean, I was dropping breadcrumbs back in, I think, December, telling people to check out whatever leaked videos that they could get out of China because there were disturbing videos of people dropping. Very good, baby. Maybe another time, Sweet Pea. Stay back. This is not a kid's stream, but you can say hi.
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 Yeah, hi, Miss Kelly.
Hi.
Hi, Miss Kelly. I made an outfit for my dog.
Oh, you made one?
Yes, she did. She is very creative.
Oh, that's a pretty doll.
She has one of those crazy, I don't remember what the heck the name of the doll is, but it's this giant doll. It's got a great big old head on it and a rainbow surprise doll is what this thing is called. Is it? Okay, it's a rainbow surprise doll. And for years now, this child has had an affinity of decorating and creating little outfits for her doll babies. And she got it into her head that she likes playing with balloons, and once the balloons pop and they deflate and all that other fun stuff, she takes the balloons and makes like these latexy outfits with the balloons. I mean, she goes out and makes like little necklaces with them and jewelry and shoes, the whole bit.
The whole
What's
thing.
up, everybody?
Hey, how you doing, Trey?
Hey, Dre.
He even
What's up,
Hey,
Dre?
Dre.
he even labeled himself Darth Vader. Oh, Dad.
I love that name.
I'll see you today.
That was a good one. Oh, it's on the StreamYard name. You can't see it. Probably because I don't pay for StreamYard, so maybe that's why they don't post the name. Yeah, or no, because nobody's name shows up. Maybe you have to actually pay for the StreamYard.
Man, most shows lit last night.
Yeah, it was.
I was trying to get in there. I couldn't even get in there.
Fuck my life. I can't handle it. That's what I was gonna mention. You're like half dressed here.
I know, just kind of like.
Hey, Mo, your show was lit last night, man.
Oh, thanks, man.
Hold on 1 second. Trying to add him, and then I don't know if I can do that. Something happened. 1 second, Dark Side.
Share shows, man.
You're gonna get flagged for nudity. Mo's showing too much.
No, he's not showing.
You should have seen Kelly's show, man. That was live.
Wow,
After last night.
What? How do I do this? Oh, I got it. Okay, I got it. No, I don't know how to shrink it.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta like this.
Oh, there you go. Okay, I got it.
Mo ran away.
What up?
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, I'm exhausted.
Exhausted.
Yeah.
I would think that'd be a trucker's first answer.
Well, I'm actually out of the truck. I'm back home for Christmas.
Oh, okay.
And I had to do some errands around today, drop off the semi truck at the shop to get some work done. And then my ex and I had bought a car. And we were both on the title, and she got rear-ended and it got totaled. So I had to go do paperwork and drop off titles and shit like that. And so after hanging out with some friends, I headed back to Colorado to my parents' house. And then the car that I let her borrow freaking broke down. So I had to turn around and come back.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
Good grief.
So now my 74 Corvette that I let my ex-girlfriend borrow is sitting at her boyfriend's house because it's broke down over there.
Why do you let a woman borrow? That sounds like, I hate to be sexist, but that sounds like that would be like your baby. But
I mean, I don't know. She drove it while we dated, so.
My stepdad wouldn't let me touch something like that.
Now my 2015 Corvette, nah.
Yeah. See.
No, that one's not getting borrowed. My 95 Cummins, nah, nobody's borrowing that.
Yeah, my hubby came home today with a picture of a new Corvette. I was like, you know what? You take pictures of cars more like some men have pictures of naked women stored in their phone.
Oh my God, that's like Mo. He has a file. I don't even know how to get rid of it. So unfortunately, I've seen some chicks that probably don't want me to see them. Not a lot, but I'm just saying that's all. See, I'm extremely candid, and so he is too. But I'll tell it.
Right? I am the same way though.
Like fuck, I don't even know how to get rid of that damn file. It's just gonna sit there.
Like if you went through my Google Photos, there's some very revealing photos in there. And I don't even care. Whatever. Somebody gets into my Google Photos, I guess. Well, they'll be entertained for several days.
Yeah, my son got the car that I got him towed, and he got mad.
Oh God.
And then it gets good though. He chucked the iPhone 11 at the wall. Okay, you only put 500 down on it. So not only did the car get towed, the phone got broke. Okay, so we had to replace the phone, get the car out of the pound, which was $400. Now the car got towed again 3 months later. I said, "Oh, fuck,
Oh my God.
it's over with."
How in the hell does he keep getting it towed?
I have no fucking idea. I have no idea. But I was like, I tried to do something nice. Yeah, I guess because it wasn't, something he wanted. It wasn't as good as what he expected it to be. I'm sorry, it's not brand new. I can't afford brand new.
Right.
I mean, it's 10 years old. So what? Get over it. It was a car that could get you where you needed to go for free.
Amen.
Right.
So those days are over with. That car's gone now. I didn't even
Good Lord.
call and inquire about it. Fuck it. They can have it. So I can't see paying another $400. No.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah. So the phone had to get replaced, and of course we had to pay for it. Everything. Anyway.
Oh. Some of my favorite cars were over 10 years old, so
I mean,
I don't know.
it was a good running car, but it's like because it wasn't, I guess, nice enough. It's not a Beamer. It's like no regard to it. I guess I don't know. I don't care. When I was young, I'll be honest. Even when I sold drugs, I had a little track car that I drove around in, and I kept it immaculate. It was like a $400 or $500 car, no junk in it. Whether I have a brand new car or an older car, I still keep it clean. He had shit all over it. Oh man, I'm telling
I
you.
can't. That's like one of my biggest pet peeves is when you get in people's cars and they're just like trashed.
Oh,
No offense to anybody who's listening, but I think it's disgusting, and it makes me want to fucking puke. Like, I just like don't even like if somebody's like, "Hey, you can jump in my car and take a ride," and they got like French fries and freaking dirt and like candy and shit in their floorboard. I'm like, I'll take the bus. I'll walk. Okay, I'll call a cab. Can we just take my car?
Yeah. Well, people like Carolyn can probably get an excuse for that because she's got kids.
Yeah, I got little kids, and they have not been the kindest to the seat that they're in their little bench seat in the truck. But it is what it is. That's what those shop vacs and all that fun stuff is for. And their dad actually did detailing when he worked at a car place for a good while. So I leave that kind of fun stuff to him.
God. So is anybody doing anything special for Christmas?
I'm going snowmobiling for like 3 days straight.
That's awesome. That's fun.
Yeah.
I know I was saying to Mo, you've never done that? No. I'm like, you've never been on a four-wheeler? No. Well, what the fuck? I never heard of that.
Tell his ass to come out here to the Four Corners and we will go. We'll take the side-by-side out in the summertime, or if he gets out here for the snow, we'll go snowmobiling.
Oh my God, those are some of my best memories.
We can take the side-by-side to Moab and just go, and the camper, and just go out there and camp out and go four-wheeling.
Yeah, that would be fun. So do you live in Colorado?
What's that?
Do you live in Colorado?
My parents do. I had a house in New Mexico and I got rid of it, and then I just live in the truck. I haven't got a new place because I thought it was stupid to pay for a place that I was never at.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much 100% nomad now.
Oh, let me fix this here. Okay. I'm new, so give me a break.
I'm new.
You're good.
I don't know what I'm doing.
No, and I even told Mo, like, I don't want no promotion. No, none of that. But he does it anyway.
I can't time out, Deborah.
No, you can't. No. No, you can't.
I was
figured
telling her
I
she
would
was vulnerable.
You started the channel too, didn't you, Dark Side? Or what do you call it?
Yeah. I started it, but you know, like you have to enable the streaming on your YouTube. I was gonna actually go live tonight, but apparently you have to wait 24 to 48 hours for it to enable. And so when I went to go make the stream, it was like, nope, sorry. And I told Joker, I was like, nope, sorry.
Yep.
So we'll have to do it tomorrow after I go snowmobiling. So
You should take some video and footage of y'all actually doing the snowmobiling. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I thought about taking my drone and getting some aerials, but I didn't get back to the semi truck in time to grab it, and so I don't know. All my GoPros and my drone and everything are there.
How much is a GoPro?
It depends on the one you get, but usually they're like $400, $500.
Then you
for
gotta
the
buy the
newer ones.
accessories.
Yeah, you gotta buy some accessories sometimes. I mean, little mounts and stuff like that. Usually, you can get some pretty cheap setups. The DJI Mavic drone that I got was like $1,100, and the GoPro Karma drone that I got was like $1,200.
Oh my
And then,
God.
yeah, you can get a little bit older GoPro cameras for a little bit less, for like $250, $300, but the newer ones are more expensive.
I didn't know it was that much because we were thinking about buying one for the relationship channel to show more real footage, you know. So
You know, I picked up from Walmart. I got a 1080p USB camera, and it actually works really well. That was the one that I had up on the dash of the semi truck.
Okay. How much was that one?
I think it was like $50.
Oh, okay.
$60. It was cheap, but it provided a nice overhead like camera view that, like when Kay and I were on the live in the truck.
Yeah.
It could mount up by the dash and then like show the whole like front of the cab.
Okay, that would work because I'm mainly trying to get like it would be a smaller area anyway, so that would work.
And everybody said it had a good picture, so.
Yeah, I remember it was decent.
Have y'all heard from Fella in a bit?
John asked about that today. No, we have not.
Damn.
Well, I'm friends with him, and it says he's been on. Like it says, you can tell you when the last time he was on. So he's been on several times, but I think he's just busy with Christmas, and plus when he got COVID, he had to shut down the daycare for a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, I was wondering how he was doing.
Shockingly enough, yesterday, the VA actually let my son in for an hour to see my dad. And I didn't even know they did that, but I guess if you get into like a hospice status, they will give you like up to 3 visitors a day for 1 hour.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so they at least provide that accommodation.
Right.
but not at the facility they sent him to, and they didn't tell me that until yesterday afternoon. I'm like, I don't have time.
Well, shit, by that time it's too late, man. They need to do whatever they're done to you.
Yeah,
It's true.
Because now at the place you can get a something called a window visit
Mm-hmm.
or through an iPad, and it has to be set up. So you have to like,
Right.
I'm like, oh my god, which I get it. Okay, there's people in there, but you would think they would have like a room that had a door that had access to outside. I don't know. Maybe I'm just expecting too much.
Well, you know, the crazy thing is they used to, for like intensive care and for baby ICU and stuff, you would have to put a gown on and a mask and mask up to go into to see them. And I don't see why they couldn't do the same thing where you could mask up and be able to go in and see them, you know, put a gown on, the gloves, the whole bit.
Yeah, that's what they did for my son. They had him in like a couple different gowns and then gloves.
Shit. For that matter, put a hazmat suit on them. Shit.
I know.
Yeah, but at least to be able to see them. I mean, they would tell you, you know, you got to pay, you know, so much for the hazmat suit to go and see them. Hey, I would do it, you know.
Amen.
At least there's a choice, but to not even have that choice.
Well, it's funny
Yeah,
that
this
you bring
fucking
that up.
people-
I was just reading an article that they actually did a test with like a positive airflow machine, and they used several different kinds of masks on it to see what the efficacy of preventing the droplets is. And I think even with the regular cloth mask, there was still like a 3.6% chance, even with the social distancing thing and all of that, of some of the droplets getting through the mask. And said that that's the biggest thing, is that, you know, even with the N95 preventing 100% of the possible droplets escaping, because we're looking at it, and that was one of the whole arguments, was you're looking at a mask basically containing 200 million parts per million droplets, you know, of the average sneeze or cough, and that being what potentially is, you know, a carrier for some people.
I don't know. I think it's a big hoax. I think it's all about money. These guys don't give a shit about nobody. However,
Well,
they have to
Shit
project
was
this
good, y'all. What's
image
going
of
on, man?
this
What's up, Mike?
so-called
What's
Mike
going
Hood.
on? What's going on, Kelly? What's up,
So we're
Dre and
maxed out
Don
now.
Conspiracy thing?
What's up?
So we're
I had to
maxed
go
out.
to
We
a
can't only
space
have
channel real
six.
quick,
What's up,
man.
man?
I had to talk shit on a space channel, man. They ain't right.
Was it a flat Earth
I
space
was on
channel?
Universal Live, so I had to. What's up, Dart?
What up, man?
I thought you were over there
But
with
yeah, I was
Anunnaki.
on a Universal Live channel right now. I was just on a space channel.
He
So
said,
I had to go over there and talk to them real quick. We come back over here. So what's good? What y'all talking about, man? What's going on?
"You just really see the thing."
Yeah,
No cheat. JB Gunner
I-
got kicked out.
Oh, JB Gunner was on here.
No cheat, JB Gunner.
No, I don't. You know what? Anybody?
Kelly put an end to that.
Yeah, I
Who,
don't.
blowjob gunner?
I don't like when people. Even though I don't like the fucker, I don't like when people do them like copy accounts. You know, I just don't like.
Hey, you know what, Kelly? We don't fuck JB Gunner so much that he posted a video yesterday talking about how much YouTube he gets and AdSense and all that. Man, he got fucking damn. He got 200 subscribers. I said, wow, that's a lot of damn subscribers right there. You know, in 28 days.
Do you know how much money, how many ads and hits
Yeah,
you have to get to make anything?
you gotta have
You gotta have
100,000
at least-
views.
You gotta have at least 1 million.
100,000
subscribers to
views
get
give you
over-
I think
Yeah.
what is it? Well, 100,000 views give you $1,000 or something like that. I don't know.
Something like that.
I know
The breakdown
but-
is really small, but yeah, you got to have numbers to be able to actually get any kind of income.
Yeah, absolutely.
10,000 views would be like probably $100 or something like that.
Oh man.
Yeah, that shit takes work. That shit ain't. They think you just put no. That shit takes a lot of damn work. It ain't easy.
Hell yeah! If you want to build a channel, you have to be at it every day.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah.
building that traffic up.
Look at
and getting that
Mo's
traffic.
look at Mo's account. He's done thousands of videos over the years. He's
Yeah,
got so
yeah.
much
Mo got like
content.
Mo got like 70,000. Ain't it? About 70,000 subscribers.
I don't know. He's got a lot.
No, he's got around 19,000.
I'm talking about like on all of. I know on Twitter I see him about 30 over there. So like
Yeah.
all together. So yeah,
Facebook.
probably up there, Kelly.
He said a couple of big, like a big Facebook thing knocked down too. That was like, I think over 100,000 maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you put all that together and keep that traffic flowing, that's the only thing is keeping that traffic flowing.
And then he had his sports channel.
It's like if you start any business, you need sellers on your team that can go sell and promote and know how to talk to other business owners and stuff to get them to sign over.
Well, then if you set it up as a LLC, that protects you in a lot of ways from any content that you put out and
Yeah,
being hit with any kind of stuff with whatever content you're doing. Because a friend of ours started his up in 2018 with 2 channels, and he's over 300,000 now. Plus he's got D Live, and I think he's up to like 30 or 40,000 over there.
there's the 2 good guys that are they're golden about sales and stuff like that. It's Grant Cardone and Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn was back in the 70s and late 80s and stuff. He's an older guy. Jim Rohn he teaches people how to sell and stuff like that. How do you sell? Like if you didn't even have a YouTube account, how do you sell for your business and stuff to make your business grow and stuff like that? How do you network? How do you do cold calling and stuff like that? A lot of people don't understand what cold calling is. Of how you call somebody up, cold call them, and
I
you talk
used
right
to
there.
do that too.
Yeah, you cold call them right on the phone, and you sell that right there at that time. If you got it, you got skills to do that. Because all you gotta do is make them say yes 3 times. Once they say yes 3 times, you got them. That's one of the codes of selling. That once you get them to say yes 3 times, you got them already in your hand, and you can.
You know what Mo is excellent at is finding talent. Did you see that interview he did with that lady? Did anybody see that Sissy Q interview?
Sissy? Yeah, Sissy Q.
Absolutely. That was a great interview.
And he found her on Twitter. Now other people, want to interview her, which is cool.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah,
But I'm just saying,
That happens a lot.
Really
Mo does that a lot.
And promoting. He's good at promotion, finding talent.
Yeah, some people have natural skills of selling products. The same thing selling. It's like selling yourself. You have to sell it. You have to go out there and talk to strangers. A lot of people are scared to talk to other strangers. Like I said about cold calling, I had to do thousands of cold callings when I first started doing cold calling.
You got to have the personality to attract people.
You can't be hello, how are you? Blah blah. No, you got to be live. You got to talk. I had to learn that for 5 years. It took me 5 years to learn that. When I first started doing cold calling, out of 1,000 calls, I only got about 30 people out of 1,000 calls of calling people.
They cracked me up. I got my grandmother with the script. My grandmother didn't even recognize me.
Yep, there's a script you can use. A script that the executives write up for you to say, and everything you got to say. It's easy. It gets I don't say it's easy, but it does take practice and stuff. I mean, but that's how any business starts, right? Any business that you want to start, you have to be a seller. You have to know how to sell to bring people to your business. If it's promotions or passing out flyers and all that, you have to. A business not gonna fall off the ground just putting it on, like doing music and just putting it on iTunes or Spotify and let your music sit there. I hope you get signed.
Yeah, I used to do that door-to-door selling stuff. All this cheap merchandise.
Yeah. Pyramid schemes. You're doing a pyramid scheme.
I mean, the stuff is worthless, but we're selling it door to door, and we got our sales pitch.
They still do that with Avalon.
I was good at selling it, but the thing is that they didn't pay well. They rip you off when you go to get paid. So
Yeah, you get paid. Yeah, you don't get. They do that with Avalon with makeup. Is that it called Avalon?
Avon.
Okay, yeah, Avon. Yeah, people I know still do that. I said, damn.
But now it's Mary Kay, I think.
Yeah, Mary Kay's been around for a long ass time.
They
That's
call me
actually who I did the cold calling for.
How many times you got hung up on, Karen?
A lot.
A lot. Yeah. Because they'll tell you to call at a certain time of the day. Either it's between, you want to call them right before they eat, kind of like 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. Because you don't want to call them after that. Oh, hell no, they definitely hang up on you. Or in the morning times, probably. I don't know, because a lot of them, they'll say, I'm busy, call me back. And you got to keep, sometimes you have to keep reoccurring and calling people. And you have to call them for weeks just to get
I
back
don't
to
know.
them
The
and touch
best to
with
me
them.
was referrals. Referrals were better than cold
Referrals are
calling
good too.
because at least you had a way in the door.
Well,
Because
and
like
that's
what?
what they did with that's what the hubby did with the rainbow vacuum stuff. They would get
Yeah.
referrals through like county fairs and stuff like that, and then he would try to go door. Now them bitches are
Oh yeah.
expensive.
See, what I
But
used to do
I
is try
remember
to get
selling
commission.
trying to sell Kirby's.
I think I told
yeah,
you this,
my
John.
mom had one of them.
Because you remember, I used to do attorney credit repair stuff like that for the attorneys, and you'll be the
Right.
salesperson for restoration, credit restoration. What we'll do, we'll go to loan companies and take their trash of they turn downs, as you say, their turn downs that couldn't get a loan, and call them up and repair them and pay the loan company back after we if we sign any other people up that needed a get their credit repaired, restored for that loan. Stuff like that. And
Right.
that was pretty good money. It was pretty good money if you knew how to talk to people. It's hard to get to them. You're on the phone all day.
Well,
And
they
the
didn't
same,
like the women working in the insurance division, but they only typically had guys over there. But that's where the real money was, being able to do insurance sales and stuff like that.
Did
shit.
Drake fall asleep on us? I think so.
Drake.
Hey,
Another
hey,
one
Mike,
is
Mike,
Go ahead.
Anunnaki said hi to you. He said hi, stick
Oh,
shifter.
tell him what's up, Goat Rider. He's riding his goat in the desert
No, I
and
ain't
with no
sleep.
name. He riding the goat in the desert with no name.
Oh Lord.
But there's another good one.
What
It's
up,
all
Stay Sauce?
is utility audit. You know, businesses need need utilities audited. You know, and the companies I was working with, they'll do it for free, and until they find some money, then they'll charge the company, whoever, for their utility audits being audited for free. And you can't beat that for doing it for free. And if they don't find anything wrong, you don't get charged for anything. And
I
so
know.
once you go into like plants, gas stations, and you start talking to other people and get their utilities audited, it's good money, and you get residual income by that too for how long they stay on that plan and stuff for that. They want their utilities audited, businesses and stuff. But businesses are collapsing, but not corporation business, but small mom and pops are collapsing. So this is
Speaking of that, they actually had, I found on YouTube today, local county family that has a little grocery store down here, and they had the health department show up and several sheriffs show up because they had quote unquote violations. And
Wow.
he documented the whole thing. He said, you know, I've got employees that don't wear masks because they've got medical conditions, but you know, we've got everything else in accordance to the, you know, regulations. There's the signs, there's the masks, there's, you know, hand sanitizer there's the little spots where everybody's supposed to stand, you know, but you can't, you know, he said basically, what are you here to enforce? And the cop was like, I don't know. And that in and of itself is very telling, because they're supposed to be enforcing a rule, but they're not upholding the Constitution at all.
because you know most cops don't know the Constitution any damn way, so they don't know. They just got their job to go take care of their families and stuff like that.
No, they don't.
Well, that's why those
They don't
First
know, and they
Amendment
don't- and they
audit
don't
channels
care.
are so good. I love watching.
Oh yeah,
them.
there's a guy from South Carolina where I'm at. He does that first audit type stuff. There's a black guy, so he got that country talking. He went to some guys and stuff like that. It was funny as hell. He worked with the other guys too. The other you're talking about Carolina when they go do First Amendment audit.
I think it's Black Watch Cop Audit or something like that. There's a big one that does that, and then there's another one, Chuck Bronson, And
There's
he
another one
gets
like some Puerto
mouthy.
Rican guys or something, like some Puerto Rican
Yeah,
guys. That did it.
Chuck gets real mouthy with the cops. It's
Yeah,
funny,
he
but
went.
at
He,
the
he
same
went to an
time,
Air
he's
Force
just
base.
disrespectful as hell.
He
What are
wanted
you
to get to
guys
an Air Force
talking
base.
about? What are you
When he went to the Air, go ahead.
What are you talking? What are you talking about?
They're
Well,
called
when you
First Amendment auditors. It's where you go out and you're basically taking video footage in public.
like
And
cop cars, you can look at cop cars, you can film all that, and you might have security guards come out there, cops, and they be like, "Why are you filming all this stuff?" And they'll tell them, explain to them about their rights that they can do that because they're tax, we pay for that stuff. It's not private or nothing like that.
yeah, it's not private property, it's public property. And one of them was an instance where they were taping video of a police car that had been involved with a hit and run on a private citizen's vehicle. And they went to the lot and they videotaped the car and were going around videotaping the car, and then went and they had police come out and basically start interrogating them. And then because they said they were on the premises to document that vehicle had been involved in a hit and run on a private citizen's vehicle, and that they were documenting the police car and the police car number, and were going there to file a report, basically they were almost arrested on the spot.
I don't get it. I wouldn't. Why would you want to do that? Doesn't sound exciting to
Well, it sounds like borrowing trouble,
Darth
but at the
Vader.
same time, you know, they do have to uphold the same laws as we do. They're not immune from a hit and run any more than we would be, just because they're in their police, you know, they're yeah, they're in
Dre, what the
their
hell you doing over
appointed
there, Dre?
cruiser.
Dre over there like, damn. But Caroline, what you're saying, I mean, the one that I didn't like about the auditing is going to like Air Force bases and stuff and coming up on them trying to interrogate this and try them and stuff like that. I didn't like that. It's like, they leave them alone. Why? I mean, I don't mind the cops. When you start coming to the bases and stuff, and you want to do that in the parking lot, oh, I can stand here in the parking lot and film. Don't do that. Leave that alone right there. Just
Wait,
stop.
John, I don't think anybody else can join the panel because I think 6 is like.
Yeah, I think the max is 6 because you.
No, the max is
free-
9 people. It's 9 people.
No, it's free.
No.
This is the free version.
Oh, I thought. Oh, okay. On this channel is okay. The other
Yeah,
one is 9
yeah.
people.
Mo
Okay.
pays for his. And
Yeah.
Mo can get
Okay.
12 on.
Kelly, if you want, you can put me in the backstage.
10. He can get 10 on.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Oh, okay.
9 if you don't count him.
He said something about adding me to his account, but I don't know how that would work.
Because I don't see nobody typing in the chat when I look on the stream in the comments. I don't really.
No, Dangerous was wanting to come on.
Oh, okay. I see Dangerous.
He was gonna set you straight.
Oh, Dangerous is gonna set me straight.
Kelly, if you want to put me in the backstage, you can bring Dangerous up. I'm gonna go through a little bit of a bad spot for a second.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Dark man, you Bob telling right now, Dark?
I'm actually in a rental car. The truck's in the shop.
Where your surfboard at?
I'm back home. I'm actually going to go get the snowmobiles.
Oh, okay.
In Colorado.
Okay. You ain't surfboarding tonight?
Nope. Tomorrow we're going snowmobiling. I got a new sled over the summer, and so I'm looking forward to taking it out for the first time.
What's that on the front of your shoe?
So
that's what's up, man.
I got a friend of mine who's a backcountry tour guide, and he's gonna ride.
So when you get back on the road, you're gonna have a reefer truck.
Oh.
The front part is.
No, I still got. I still
always
got
brown like that?
out of transport.
No, I guess your load. I guess it's your load or something. You know, I guess certain.
Well, because I couldn't see from way over there.
I do enclosed auto transport.
Oh, okay, all right. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself, Dark man. Get it in, man, before January 6th.
Right.
Before we burn the country down.
I gotta go drop off this trailer at the shop in Michigan because a school bus rear-ended us when we were going through Amarillo.
Ooh, excuse me.
I don't even know if I know how to do that. How do I? Let me see.
Oh, that's nice right there. Okay, take care, Dark.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Okay. All
And then
right.
whenever you get another spot open, you can bring me back up.
Okay. I'm gonna, let me see how. Okay, I think I did it right. Okay, I did it. All right. How you doing?
Oh man, living the dream.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What's going on, Dark? Dangerous.
What's going on? Michael Huda.
Yeah, you talked to me a week ago on Dark and Kate show.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm that Michael Hood. Yeah.
Okay, I'm Kelly. I know I've seen you on the chat. John, yeah, John. I think we've actually talked. Oh, conspiracy. I know who Conspiracy Queen is. We kind of flirt a little bit.
Carolyn.
Yeah, I was on that day when y'all was arguing for about 5 hours. Dangerous with the other guy, Julio, whatever his name is, that y'all was arguing with.
Oh my God, dude!
Yeah, it was me, you, Kay, and Dark, and 3%er and all that. And
dude, man, I'll tell you what. I've known that guy a long time. I never thought he was gonna flip the switch like that. He went freaking like dark side, dude. Like I can't believe the way he was acting, man. Oh my God, I was so embarrassed just for inviting him. I'll be honest with you, but whatever.
I thought I'd drink at 6 o'clock in the morning. I was like, oh, damn.
Me and Joe actually had a long conversation about it. He's like, man, that was one of the best conversations we ever had. This guy's like sitting there and like air tab, like,
mine's a Discord at home.
Yeah, and then he was holding up notes. Like, what the
Oh,
hell?
Kelly, you was over there, Kelly, too? You was in the chat room?
I saw that. I was like,
he was in there too.
I told you.
I came on like 6 o'clock that morning, so I was kind of late.
You never watched that movie, Miss Baha or Miss Baya? He looks just like the character out there. Just
oh, with his little bandana on his head and stuff. You think he's a blood?
And his name and there she called him okay Chula or Chola, something like that. This is the dude off the movie.
So Dangerous, what you wanted to get at me about?
No, I just wanted to come on here. I was bored, man.
Oh, you was bored?
Dude, it's the Christmas season. I ain't got nothing else to do. I already went out and shot my guns, and I got all my presents.
You're out there wasting ammo?
No, not wasting.
Shit. Today I saw the price of
no, not wasting.
5.56 green tip, 20 round box for $40. I was like, you kidding me? I was getting them for $7 a box.
Yeah, $7. Oh shit! Oh shit! So I can only shoot the Scorpion what 5 times or something? Yeah. Well, that's not
$40 for 20 rounds. That's $2 a round, man.
I bought, dude. You see, that's just it, dude. Back in 2015 is when I started preparing, and the first thing I started preparing was with my Second Amendment, and I started getting guns, ammo. Once I felt comfortable with my guns and ammo, I started storing up my food. Now I got my food stacked up. I've got my ammo stacked up, and like now, the prices of ammo have doubled and more. And it's like, holy crap! I've already doubled my investment. I mean, like seriously, if I wanted to sell half of my ammo, dude, like seriously, I
know I would make a fortune too. I told Deborah, man, it's all your fault. You won't let me buy anymore.
You can't find primers right now to make ammo. So even to make 5.
What do you mean, Mike? I showed you where to get some.
Oh, you don't say that. Shh.
Oh, okay.
They're not making anymore.
We got our place. We got our spot.
Okay, yeah, don't there. That one's about to run out right there. That spot.
I didn't give out the website.
I know. But you know, I mean, it like for New Year's Eve, I'm like, you gotta shoot it, man. If you're in the country south, you can shoot it if you're in the city. Fucking shoot your 380 or something in the air or something. If you got a 380.
Yeah, some of the groups I'm in are saying don't go to the range, man. Don't waste it. It's too expensive to replace it.
No.
It's not too bad if you're reloading. If you're reloading,
So no,
your
let
own
me ask
stuff,
y'all
it's
this
not
question
as
then.
bad.
Let me ask y'all this: what does dry run means? Like when you're shooting with dry bullets or something, kind of. I mean a dry run.
Oh, that's basically dry fire training.
Snap caps. They're
Oh,
a
you snap,
bullet
you
that has
doing
a
like
spring
that?
in it.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
plastic bullet, like, and it has like a spring in it where the primer would be.
Okay.
And so when you fire it, it absorbs the recoil of the firing pin, so it doesn't damage it.
Now check this out. This is actually a 40 caliber iTarget bullet, and hold on. Let me see if I can. When the striker hits it, can you see that? Boom.
It puts out the light. Yeah.
Puts out the laser signal.
Yeah.
So I do that for my dry fire, and I do that a lot because ammo, like you said, it's getting harder to find. You know, I'm lucky I stored up on it when I had the chance.
Yeah, though I'm mad at you, man. Should have been doing that back then. Damn, boy, I should have been doing that about a year ago, 2 years ago, man.
You know what? I started after Obama did that thing, and then there was all the ammo was gone on the shelves. That was like about 6 years ago. And I said, no way. After that, every time I went to the store, I would buy something every time.
Man, you know,
just keep stocking up.
Because
if you go to the range, how many rounds you think you'll probably shoot, both of y'all? How many rounds you probably shoot?
I don't know. How much fun do you want to have?
I went out Monday.
I shoot about 50.
50 rounds?
50 rounds, yeah.
I went out Monday.
Each weapon?
Oh, damn. That's expensive right there. Yeah.
All right. No, well, I've got like multiple guns, but it's me and my kids, and also I had my friend, and so we were sharing magazines, sharing weapons, not necessarily magazines. But, we probably went through about 400 rounds.
400? Yeah. I'll take that 2 years ago. 400 rounds.
Did you collect all the brass?
Yeah,
collect all that brass so you can reload it if you know somebody.
We do collect the brass. He did lose he lost the Glock magazine though. He just told me that. He's like, damn it, I lost the Glock magazine out there Monday. I'm like,
damn, you must have kicked it under the dirt.
Those are expensive too. Those Glock magazines.
All right.
Because they don't make like an off-brand for Glock. You got to buy the actual Glock magazine.
Well, see, he's one of those practice trainers where he's got the little timer thing on his belt clip, and he'll hit it, and he'll like, and then and then he'll hit it again, and freaking, you know, and he'll do his mag dumps and stuff like that, and I'm like, you know, we're out here.
How much Magpul magazines cost? 40 rounds for 5.56.
Oh, shit, you could probably get one for like 16, 17.
$17. It's still that price like that. So we ain't got it till no, it's $40 a magazine yet. So if they get that far, you know shit's about to hit the fan.
I got a case like I got them for like about $12 each.
That ain't too bad, yeah. What about the Scorpion? I like the Scorpion
Brunel's.
Okay. I was getting, y'all know who Carolina Palmetto Armory is?
Yeah. Josh.
Yeah, so yeah, that's in Columbia. It ain't too far from me. Yeah, it's right up the street. Yeah, Palmetto Armory.
Big difference. Fuck yeah, Josh.
So it's basically like when the shit hit the fan, you need to have a you need to have a shell catcher on your rifle.
Yep, I have that too.
Have a shell catcher, and so then you could go there and dump that after you shoot. But like in a firefight, like you were saying about John about the barrels, now you gotta have right barrels for this shit, man.
Yeah,
this shit ain't no joke, man. You gotta have coolant barrels.
That's why I told Michelle the one that she's got on hers, it's not gonna work really.
Oh, how long you think you have till it starts lighting on fire? What?
It depends if she's continuously firing.
Say continuously of 40 rounds every 5 seconds. 10 seconds, 40 rounds.
Oh, she can't fire that off. It's semi-automatic. It ain't gonna go that fast.
Yeah, I know semi-automatic with 40 rounds. You know, you rapid fire.
Yeah, but 5 seconds? No way.
All right.
For her to change that mag out, for her to change to the next one.
Okay, I want to go back to what you were talking about there, Mike. You were talking about when shit hits the fan. Do you realize that and shit hits the fan, you're going to be able to pick up a lot more guns and ammo.
Yeah, we can go to the armory.
Yeah. Mike and I talked about that.
Yep, dead bodies, the armory.
And on a
No,
nuke.
these people that buy weapons and don't know how to use them. I just
Well, yep.
consider that as a stash house.
That's like, yeah, there's video games for that where you go into people's houses and you got to search their houses and their cabinets and for ammunition and certain supplies that you need for health. Because you need for health now. You need medic kits and all that. But how do you use medic kits when you don't have a medic kit? You know, will somebody get something, a cut or something? You got to so that's cut up, and you got to have antibiotics for that cut and stuff like that. You know,
So you make a
Basic EMT training is helpful.
You make a raid
Basic
on the hospital,
EMT
Mike.
training is helpful.
Yeah,
and then
get
you
the
go
hospitals
to-
up. Yeah.
Yeah, but then you go to places, you go to secondary places, like you would go to the outpatient clinics, you would go to third places like, you know,
Medical
nursing
supply
homes and
warehouses.
things like that. You know,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
obvious,
yeah.
the you know.
So what
Like
kind of
you said,
team
the
do you need
medical
for that to
supply
do
places.
that operation? What kind of team members you need? You need like recon.
Well,
members?
you would have to have at least a handful of people that are knowledgeable about pharmacology,
certain
a handful
supplies
of
to get
people
and
that
stuff
are
and all that. Certain
yeah,
supplies
a
to look
handful
for.
of people that are EMTs, people that are doctors, people that are nurses, you know,
So you
surgical techs, stuff like that.
How long have people
So
been
no,
talking
no
about
ex
this?
heroin addicts, right? Or pill addicts. You don't want the ex pill or heroin addicts, right? Well, actually, maybe
And
they
you
don't.
could even hit up vet clinics,
Yeah, oh,
veterinarian clinics.
Veterinary clinics too. Yeah, you can hit that because there ain't nobody going to be in them all
Because
places.
people aren't
no.
thinking about that. You know what I mean?
No, you can hit that
Well,
up.
you can go to them. You can go to them and you can get one of the big things that people don't really talk about is there is an antibiotic that's basically an antibiotic and an antiparasitic called ivermectin, and a lot of people use that for themselves because one of the
This
main
is
things that a
classified
lot of us
information, man. This shouldn't be talked about, man.
it's not classified, it's basic
I
information.
know, but I don't think. I mean,
Nobody
you should let everybody know this type of stuff.
You're giving away
But-
Mike's game plan.
But what you do is you get the ivermectin, right? And a lot of people, particularly people that are having issues with like stomach stuff, you know, two of the biggest things that we deal with on a daily basis is, you know, parasites. A lot of people don't realize that just because we're in a, you know, first world country, we don't deal with third world country problems. But people out there, they don't cook their meat well enough. They don't do this. They don't do that. I mean,
Okay, let me ask you this. Hold on. Let me ask you, Caroline. So if I'm in a place where there's a lot of poison ivy, what will I use for poison ivy if I don't have, you know, what to use for poison ivy?
Piss.
You could use aloe,
Piss.
But if there's no aloe plants and I can't find them, so then what?
Piss on it.
garlic.
Piss on it, garlic, piss on
I'm
it.
telling, dude. I'll tell you what. When I
There's a lot of
Milkweed is
poison ivy around here. There's a lot of poison ivy.
Milkweed is supposed to help.
I got stung by jellyfish back in the day when I went.
Oh
to
yeah,
the,
that's how it is in Hawaii.
yeah.
That's
you-
an
tell
old
you.
surfer and
Yeah,
they pee on
either
it.
that or
This-
meat tenderizer.
this is
I got poison ivy on my face because of my dog.
What?
Now my face is itching and got hives and all that because of poison ivy.
I tell you what, it had some
All on my face. I was
Benadryl?
wiping. I came in.
just around my leg, dude. That was, oh my god.
Benadryl and
That
coconut
ain't
oil.
working either right now. It's kind of not working. So
Coconut oil is a natural antibiotic.
I went to the dermatologist to figure out some things too. I was like, well,
Makes a good lube too.
Well, you know what else is honey, believe it or not.
it itches a lot too. It's itching.
Honey is an antibiotic too. I mean, like external, not
Turn off the rail. I should turn my camera
for
off.
burns.
I'm not going to. Fuck it.
He said, fuck it, leave your camera on, motherfucker. He said, fuck it, shit. Drink another shot for John's birthday, man. John got to drink 58 shots.
John,
Where did Starkey go? Did he cut out so I could be on here?
Who?
You talking about dark?
Hmm.
Yeah, he said he was driving through a dark area where he wouldn't have.
Oh yeah,
reception.
I think he's good. He's good. He listening.
Oh, hell
But
yeah.
no, I mean, at the end of the day, like they're talking about January 6th now. Are y'all gonna go in January 6th with y'all pitchforks and torches and shit and stand out there in the streets? Because I'm not coming out there spending all that money to come out there and stand in no damn streets and talk to people and shit like that. Y'all gonna make a move or what?
So you're going to be the one that comes to bail them all out, Mike?
Shit,
You're going to
I'm
get
the
that
one to
suitcase
start
of
it off.
money and bail us all out?
I'm gonna be the one to start off. I'm gonna have to stand on the Capitol building in front of all these hundreds of thousands of people and let them
You're
know.
just
the
going to do a
truth.
prison break. You're going to come there and break us out of jail.
I gotta let all these patriots know the truth, man. I have to stand up there with a bullhorn and everything and let these patriots know the truth.
Dude, I'll tell you
I
what.
have to go.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, man.
All right. So down here in Arizona, like literally since the whole November 3rd crap went on, we have been down there in the droves every fucking day, Monday through Sunday, every fucking day. And we've been there in the hundreds and thousands, especially on weekends. Holy crap, dude. You know, because we're mostly working people. And dude, we're just pissed off, dude. We're majorly pissed off out here. And yeah, there dude, we've got legislators going through. I don't know what the fuck's really gonna happen on June 6th or January 6th. I have a feeling that we're probably gonna be like, wow, it's January 6th, okay, and what the fuck's happening next? Or who knows?
What you gonna do? What do you do after y'all take over Washington D.C.? Are y'all gonna be the politicians for the American people?
Hey, Mike, Anunnaki said you're going to be standing naked at Murder Beach.
I'm gonna be at Murder Beach. Yeah, I'm gonna send his ass after we leave D.C. I'm gonna come pick your ass up, Anunnaki. You definitely.
All right. So Michael, so say I was elected president and I picked you as my vice president. Would you have a problem with that?
No, I won't have a problem with it, but it's how are we gonna put things together? That shit takes a lot of mind frame.
First of all,
It takes a lot of mind frame to think about running a whole entire country. Running a whole entire country is no joke. That's not like running a business.
I know how to run.
This is not a joke.
Well,
They tried it. They tried it here in Oregon just a couple of days ago.
You know what? You're gonna fail. All you Americans will fail for doing that shit. Trying to take over the government. You can't take over the damn government.
And they tried it. They tried
government
to do it in
at this
Michigan.
point,
They tried to
the government at
arrest
this
the
point
governor.
is trying to make an example out of any Republican that they can, because anytime the people basically stand up for their rights and say, you know, we know that there are over 74 million of us that voted for Trump. We know this. You know, there have been people out there for a good while that have been basically doing a head count and checking within their own local groups and stuff like that to see what's going on. Now, to say that a census that happened in this particular year with the pandemic going on top of that to boot, was not used for a very strategic purpose is a very naive person, because they needed that census to get the numbers to be able to have an accurate count of who all was in this country, not for just the voting purposes, but also for basically knowing how many of these upcoming medicines that they're going to try to administer to the people. Now, there have been a couple of big companies that have already flat out said, we're not going to mandate any employees to have to get this thing against their, against their own will, because they already know it's not legal to have to mandate that. But it's looking like in a lot of ways that the government is not going to push for you to have to prove that you've had your shot. But the American public could very well turn the tide with that as in and of itself. And I find it very interesting that we're seeing all of these high up people supposedly, quote unquote, getting their shots. And that's basically their way of trying to fool the public into acting on good faith to say that the leaders themselves are getting these shots. When if you look at some of the videos, it looks like they're getting nothing from an empty syringe.
Yeah. Or even IVs, from what I heard. They're just getting straight IV shots. Might as well be a placebo. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, there was one of the first ones that they showed looked like they didn't even bother removing the cap cover off of the damn syringe.
Yeah, it was all fake.
Well, the
That was
shot they
all
gave
fake shit.
Fauci wasn't even. Yeah.
Oh my God, Lord Dark Element.
This was all fake.
I don't. Mo can't get off work, but so I can't go without him. I wouldn't go alone anyway. But I don't know what to expect in that scenario. That sounds a
Did you
little
see
bit.
did y'all see the video with the nurse that took it and like 10 minutes later she passed out?
Yeah, apparently they're
That
claiming
was the one in
context
Washington
of.
State.
Yeah, they're claiming the context of that was off. She had a condition that caused her to faint.
Yeah.
Right, but now they're saying.
Oh, all right, but do we know she's still alive? I mean, maybe she died from that. I mean, honestly, we don't really know. I mean, I don't know.
That's what I heard. I don't know if that's.
That was one of the things we were talking about in a private chat earlier. Is like, well, is that bitch still alive? I mean, she might be dead for all we know. I mean, maybe she fainted and she got back up and like, oh man, I don't know, I'm a little dizzy. Next thing you know, she's comatose and fucking lifelong coma. I mean, sorry.
Well, that's the thing. There's over 1%.
Am I
Go ahead.
Am I supposed to watch my language? Okay, because
You gotta watch the language there. Where are we on?
Probably dead. Yeah, she was probably another COVID case. Oh, she died from the COVID, even though we injected her with it.
Yeah, no kidding.
Dude, I don't trust that.
Well, they're giving it to inmates now.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, in Chicago they're doing it too. The inmates have contracted it now.
I mean, honestly, if you're in prison, dude.
Well, I know they had it here in the federal prison. Everybody got it.
Dude, I used to get a Ladmo bag when I was in fucking jail. I mean, honestly, seriously, you're not getting a fucking shot. You're not getting a shot. Give them.
You're taking a damn shot, man. You're gonna take the
best you can hope for is you got cookies in your.
Forced vaccines.
I'm telling
you're gonna take a damn shot.
So now they're gonna force the vaccine on people.
Am I what?
Well, we ran across the article the other day that said that something that the Biden administration may be looking towards is people that are not complying with taking the shot may not be able to get any more benefits if they're on the SNAP benefits or anything like that. That's pretty fucking cruel.
Well, my mask looks sideways or something. Man. I look sideways. What the fuck is going on with that mirror in the back there? You know what that mirror does back there in the back? It take you into the limbo. Hear that? Damn. See, now I didn't want to show itself. Limbo don't want to show itself. Are you doing it like that, Limbo? You don't want to show yourself, Limbo, no more? Yeah, you're just showing yourself, Limbo. Archons, why you don't want to show yourself no more? Look, I'm trying to move my head out the way. Okay, then I got to move my head down like this. And it wasn't like that.
What is your crazy ass talking about, Mike?
See, look at the white thing in the back right there. See?
I don't see shit. I see a
Your
black.
screen is black.
I know. He's talking to
Y'all
himself.
can't see me?
You're tweaking, man.
I got my
That
camera.
must be some good shit.
I know,
Good
right?
shit,
Yeah.
all right. Now
How many days you been up, Mike? How many days you been up, Mike?
Oh, Joker.
Well, no, I slept good yesterday. This is my first time drinking in a couple of days, so I got Absolute over there. I'm drinking that shit straight.
You're mixing the vodka with the wine again?
No, hell no. I ain't
Oh, man.
Alcohol and medication.
All right.
I'm about to get my sleeve. I'm about to go get my sleeve tattoo. I'm about to put "Don't Tread on Me" sleeve tattoo with the flag wrapping around my arm and shit. Instead of like the 1776. We the people. That's what's gonna be on the flag. That's around my arm. Don't tread on me.
That'd be cool.
That's how we do down here, man.
That'd be cool.
Oh man, I was out there Monday. Holy crap, dude. I got my fucking red dot sighted in. My kids were out there. Oh, dude, if you go to my channel, dude, you can see some of my videos I posted. I put like 3 of them up. We were pumpkin carving.
I do that right there.
Good stuff.
See all that right there? That's what Absolute Vodka.
All we see is black. We don't see nothing, Mike.
Screen is
Man, I
black.
can't see nothing.
No.
Nothing but black. Oh, he's off now.
What?
He kicked himself off now. Mike, you got to stay away from those whack drugs.
So, Kelly, you know this Joker motherfucker?
Do I know what?
Joker.
Yeah, I know Joker.
Yeah, he seems like a pretty solid dude, man.
At first he said it like, man, you know this Joker motherfucker? Like you didn't know.
Come on, man. I gotta give him shit, man. I'm from the hood.
Joker is an asshole.
Yeah, whatever.
Now y'all can see.
Yeah, we see it now.
All right, you get a point.
Now you see, y'all, you was fucking with me already. I knew y'all was fucking with me.
You want to do that? Okay, we can do that. We can do that.
Hey, y'all drink,
my
y'all
God.
drink Absolute.
That bottle makes me want to vomit. That takes me back to spring break. Oh,
I'm drinking it straight too. Oh shit!
Jesus God. Grapefruit and Absolute.
Oh, grapefruit! You just said you did. I was drinking grapefruit with it a few days ago. I was drinking grapefruit.
Oh my God. I can still taste it and smell it. Look at the bottle.
That motherfucker. I'm drinking it straight. Fuck it.
Shit. Southern Comfort for me. I can't drink that anymore ever since we
Well,
drank it
what's the
hot
difference
one day.
between Absolute though? Absolute vodka. I don't know. That.
Absolute,
It's Absolute.
tastes kind of
It's
more like
Absolute.
gin to me.
Turn on their live stream.
Yeah, Absolute's it's kind of smooth too. I mean, I like a lot of cognac and.
Nobody, Dangerous Freedom.
Do
What's that?
Nobody else is gonna go live.
No, I will Saturday. I go live every Saturday night at like 6 p.m. Arizona time. It's like
Well, y'all need to come over to Universal Live. Caroline, put Kelly on the Universal Live.
no,
All right.
man.
Yeah, put her on there because I was on there earlier. It was about 1,000 people in there and stuff. I was talking about space. Kelly coming in and be like, "Oh shit, look at Mike Hood. You know they're talking shit to these motherfuckers." Yeah, because I started talking about quantum mathematics, all type of shit with dealing with space. Like my mind is going into another sector, talking about space.
And you know,
Like, I get on here, it's hard to talk about space. My mind gets cluttered.
And I was forgetting I have to get up early in the morning. I forgot. I be forgetting what day it is. Like, oh shit.
Do another 30 minutes.
Dude, tomorrow is Christmas Eve. You shouldn't have to work on Christmas.
It's not Christmas. You heard what Mark Dice said. There's no Christmas no more.
Yeah.
Christmas.
You know,
Christmas is gone.
Everything they want, but you know what? You're not gonna fucking.
Saint Nick is a fucking woman now. Her name is Saint Claudia.
Yeah, I don't know, man. My rifle digs the difference.
She's a transgender. It's a hermaphrodite that comes in there and gets you pregnant. Get you pregnant and give you presents at the same time.
Y'all are crazy, but have
get you pregnant and give you presents at the same time. Damn, that's fucked up.
Oh, God.
That's fucked up, man. But if you think about it, in Jeremiah in the Bible talks about how heathens and people who don't know no better cut down